Hey crafters, my name is Jenny. Welcome to Granny Square Peg. So hopefully you've seen the other two videos where I've finally started to purge my yarn. So today's Monday, January 16th, 2023. I've got more yarn to go through, and funny, I don't have a lot more to do. It's actually this pile that's sitting on the floor in front of me. Hopefully you've seen it in another clip. My new bookcase that has shelves in it is almost, maybe not almost full, because I've still got room in the bottom, I've got room in the middle there. So here's a bag. We're ready. I've got some brand new Karen Simply Soft in here. This was bought so I can finish up a project. So the project is in my project pile. And I bought this so I can finish it. So I'm going to go put this on my shelf because I'm keeping it. While I drop it. Alright, also in this bag is a cake of comfy cotton blend from Lion Brand Yarn. This was also bought to finish a project. The project is not in my project pile. I think it's in a yarn bin, and it needs to be moved from a yarn bin to the project pile. So of course this one stays. And now there's one bag that I can officially throw away. Okay. This is a project, so I'm going to move it over there to my project pile. Some Red Heart Super Saver that I had taken out of a yarn bin because I was working on a sample. I was trying to work out a stitch count on something, and I just never put it away. So that's what I'm going to go do now. I'm going to go put it away on my shelf. And then here I have a ball of Lion Brand Heartland in a color called Great Sand Dunes. I don't think they make this color anymore, and I wish they did because it's an awesome warm shade of brown with a little bit of heathering of white in there, or tan, and I love it. And it was a random ball that I found at Michael's. It was on clearance. Because I love the color, I'm going to hit the internet and see if I can find some more, because I think it would make a really good Christmas color, like doing gingerbread things. So I'm keeping that. So you guys know that I've been doing everything I can to be honest with you in these videos. I gotta tell you, when I was working on this on Sunday was really hard. I got so overwhelmed on Sunday, and I just couldn't take the decision-making process anymore. And I was like, I can't let go of any of this stuff. It was so hard. I had a breakdown and a meltdown on Sunday, which at this point I don't even want to talk about it anymore, because Monday is a new day. So this is me, new day, fresh start to keep doing what I'm doing. Alright, where am I going now? Oh, I know. Yarn bin number 18 was a small bin, and it has a Lion Brand ice cream yarn, ice cream sprinkles. I love this yarn. I'm going to frog the projects and make something new out of it, but the yarn itself can go on my shelf with my other Lion Brand ice cream yarn. So these were sample squares that I had worked up in the yarn. I'm going to frog this. I'm going to frog this one. And there should be one or two more that's floating around in a bin somewhere. So I'm hoping to get them all together. So I'm moving this over to my project pile because it needs to be done. Needs to be frogged and done. I had no plan for today's video. I was just starting at the top of the pile and working my way down. Some Red Heart Super Saver in pink that I know that I'm keeping. Okay, yeah, so there's leftover pink. I can't donate that. It's too tangled up. More pink. A fuchsia shade of pink. Love that. But this red, I'm getting rid of this red. And by getting rid of today probably means I'm throwing it away. More pink that I'm keeping. And this claret red, I'm not a big fan of it, so it's going. It's a project bag, and the project doesn't take up the whole bag, and there's yarn sitting on top. So there is Red Heart Super Saver in dark charcoal gray. I'm keeping this because I have it bookmarked for a project. Some random purple ball of Karen Simply Soft, which you know I'm keeping on my Simply Soft because I want to show you guys how I made my temperature blanket, and this is what I used. And I know you can see part of my shelf back there, and I know it looks like it's getting full, but with yarn, you can squish it down and squish it in and make room. Okay? Whole pile of samples that I need. I'm putting all my samples together in one spot. Alright, so what's left in this bag is a project that I was working on. It's a Christmas tree skirt in non-traditional colors, so it's going to go over in my project pile now that the random yarn's been taken out of it. Yeah, okay, how about we work on this one? This one was random yarn bin number 13. How about we take a look and see what we can get rid of in here, huh? Alright, so these are leftovers from a project, and I haven't done that video yet, so I'm putting all of these leftovers as I find them in one spot, which is actually right here behind me with my camera equipment and a box of tissues from when I was sick. Okay, everything that's Karen Simply Soft is being put on the shelf. Okay, I love this color yellow. I love Premier Yarns. They're sweet rolls. I actually have more of this color, so I'm trying to get it all together. Where are the other bits of it? Alright, back on the tripod because I need two hands. See, I know I've made decisions on all of this stuff before when I did my videos, but I don't watch my own videos, so, and I don't keep notes on it, so I'm not going back to check. I'm making all new decisions now. Oh, okay. So I have a whole bunch of squares. Granny Squares Karen Simply Soft, and I wasn't happy with the way the squares turned out, so I'm actually going to frog them and then put the leftovers on my shelf. Okay. The hook I used was too big, so they didn't come out right. So that's a project that needs to be done. There we go. And the sweet roll, I'm putting this on my shelf because that's what this bag is. This is a bunch of leftovers from Sweet Roll, from Premier Sweet Rolls. Because I made a big, massive blanket of Jacob's Ladder, and I haven't even done a video on that yet. So I'm getting all of this and putting it all together in one spot. So you see I've got 2 skeins of Hobby Lobby I Love This Yarn in Gray Mist, but I'm not a big fan of it. So I'm gonna donate it because they're brand new. But I'll never use them. I'm not a big fan of that color gray. But this yellow, for sure. I love this yellow. 2 balls of green, a hunter green. I'm not a fan of that either. So that's gonna go. Who is texting me? More little balls of gray. They don't have any labels on them. I don't know if they could be donated like that or not. I'll ask my thrift store, but I don't need them or want them. Big jumbo skein of white. It's probably a Karen 1 pound. I'm going to keep this one because you always need white, and I gave away a lot of my Bernat Super Value that was in white, so I will hold on to this one. But not this one. 2 skeins of Red Heart Super Saver in their retro stripe color. Love these, right? Now I'm going to put these with my variegated, even though they're long color changes, I'm going to put them with my variegated yarn, which is currently behind you on a different shelf. Same with this. I have 2 balls of Hirschner's Worsted 8 in baby colors. It's going to go on my shelf with my variegated yarn. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going through this bin and I'm going to donate half of it, and I'm going to keep some of it, and I will get back to you guys later. I'm getting out of breath with all this back and forth, so I'll catch up with you. Okay, I don't know if this part of the video is for you guys or if it's just for me. I had this orange and gray yarn that I bought from AC Moore long time ago in their little sample balls, okay? And actually I just threw away all of those sample balls Saturday. I threw a whole bunch of them away. This is what's left. I was working with the yarn to see if I like the yarn. It's okay. It's just your standard run-of-the-mill acrylic yarn, but I don't like the color combination. And what I was doing was I was just working on my skill set. I did rows of double crochets, single, half doubles, front post stitching, back loop only, front loop only, V-stitches, mesh stitches where you do a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and skip. So this was just for me practicing my skill set. But it's ugly. It was really just literally meant just for practice. Even though I've been crocheting for a long time, I don't feel like I need to practice, but every now and then I get bored. So, you know, I don't need it, I don't want it, and I'm going to throw it away. So I have a bag here. I'll put that in the bag. Okay. Let's take you off the tripod. So, this is all variegated yarn, and it's going to go right there in that cabinet. Everything that's variegated is going to go there. I can't put it on my other shelf because I have so much variegated yarn, because I plan on making a nice big king-size blanket. So here is my trash bag to put trash in. There's an empty bin. There's my stuff to either donate or trash, depending on what kind of shape it's in. These 3 bags go into my project pile. And that is my frog pile and more trash. So that's where I'm at for, sorry. That's where I'm at for today on Monday. So I'm going to turn the camera off and I'm going to put the variegated in the cabinet. I'm going to fill up the trash bag. I'm going to take the empty bin, put it in the van because my husband's car's not here today. Put my projects over in the project pile. And if I do any more sorting and purging later on today, I'll come back and give you a clip for that. But if not, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Duh. I'm so sorry. I should have given you a look at my shelf. Okay, so that's on my Hirschner's 2-ply yarn. I need that to finish a project. I'm not getting rid of that. And there you go. That shelf has still got room. And this one. This shelf's got a little bit of space in there. That one's getting pretty packed. Down here in the doors, when you open them up, there is still some room in there. So that's where all of this is going. It's going to go in the doors. It's just I don't have any room to do this right now because this is a very small corner. And of course, those are my blankets that I've already done videos on. There we go. I'm getting there. have a pile of 13 on my lap. I'm going to frog them. I've already done 3 of them, and then I did a whole stack of little squares that I've already frogged, and there must have been like 30 of those. So, there we go. Okay guys, so it's still Monday. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm trying to do a wrap up of what I got accomplished today. I want to show you, I found 2 different crochet hooks between yesterday and today, and 1 random stitch marker. So I'm actually going to put them away. This is my little hook case that I have from Boy, the crochet hook company. And you see other hooks that I've already found in other projects. So here we go. I'll put them in there. And the 1 random stitch marker. I also have a bag for trash. Now, I know it's kind of weird, but I am counting how many I have in this bag that I'm throwing away. It's just part of my process. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. 14 balls or skeins of yarn, 1 abandoned project, all in the trash. Go for a walk with me while I put it outside. I'll be right back. Yeah, all right, kitty kitties. Now I'm going to count how many I put in the bin to be donated, and this is from Sunday and from Monday. So, we've got 1, 2, 3 from today. That doesn't sound like much, but it's enough. And I'm pretty sure I already did a count for the ones from yesterday. If not, future me will film it and do it again. So there's still room in this bin for me to put more yarn in it. That's why it's not out in the car yet. So that's it for Monday. Okay, I'm all done for the day. At 5 o'clock in the afternoon, it's time for dinner and spend time with family. Although most of the family's not here. It's just me and the husband and the cats. Kids are all out doing things. Ooh, we might have time to ourselves for a little bit. Alright, so I will come back at you guys tomorrow on Tuesday, and we will do some more, okay? I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Okay, so, P.S. Just when I think I'm done with the camera for the day, I get something else accomplished. You saw earlier in the clip I was frogging granny squares, and they're all done. So it is Karen Simply Soft, and I'm saving all of my Karen Simply Soft. And so this is all those granny squares been frogged. I'm going to take this and I'm going to go put it on my shelf. Of course, I can only carry 2 at a time. And this is where all my Simply Soft is, so I might have to squeeze it in there a little bit. Yep. Well, that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to squeeze it in there. So hopefully this is the last update for today.